Yo, what's poppin', gamers? WQ'd here, guys. Professional speedrunner, absolute god of gameplay, creator of the natural world, guys. If you want to become an alpha gamer, make sure to subscribe and become an alpha gamer. Guys, we're out here literally in the natural world, and we're changing the world, guys. We're changing the universe. Gamers, make sure to subscribe. Look, this is completely game-changing, is completely unstoppable. So I've been playing Teamfight Tactics a lot. I actually randomly went up from Plat 4 to Diamond 4 recently, which I'm really happy about because in my opinion, Plat 4 in any game is irrelevant. Diamond it just sounds better. I still don't think it really matters, but it just sounds a lot better. And it's definitely more competitive, so pretty happy about that. I was ranked like 2000 on the NA server. It's okay. I don't really care. I'm like 3000 right now because if you win one game, it goes up like 1,000 places. But whatever, you know, it's cool. I'm happy with it though because I just started playing Teamfight Tactics less than a month ago. I haven't been playing 24/7, and not only that, most people that are good at this game have been playing Dota Auto Chess since January or like since March or whatever when they started playing. So they have months of experience on me that I'm kind of in a new genre. Plus, again, it's not even like, well, it's not anybody's job. Actually, a lot of the top players, it is their job. But yeah, I'm not playing 24/7, so I think it's pretty good. And it inspired me incredibly to make my Patreon for gameplay development, skill development, gameplay development, and lifestyle motivation. So make sure to join my Patreon. If you're interested in becoming an alpha gamer, joining the natural world, and really magnifying your gameplay to the ultimate level, make sure to go to my Patreon and then sign up at one of the tiers. And right now there's a $1 tier, a $10 tier, and a $30 tier for the real kings out there. So the $1 tier, you just get my email list. That's primarily just to support me. I really appreciate that. The $10 tier is to get access to my videos. I'm gonna be releasing videos every week on Monday. And they're gonna be long, they're gonna be very heavy on mechanics, details. We're gonna do glossary next week. Okay, hold up. A truck had to go by, a Ranger. We did value systems on Monday. So value systems, brief rundown. If you can learn a value system of a game, you can scale your gameplay exponentially. This could actually get you to become a top player. You'll never become a top player if you don't do that. If you're learning the wrong thing and you think it's the right thing, you can do it for a million years and you'll never get good. Right? Learning the correct value system of the game, what the game values is the most valuable thing. So we're doing a glossary of terms next week. I'm actually pretty excited about that. I've been recommended to do that by a few people, and I never thought to do it, but I was thinking about it. It's essential. It's absolutely essential. So we're gonna do that next week. But yeah, the $30 tier, it actually has access to my Discord, my new Discord, my private Discord for the WQ Army, and this is game-changing. This is the most game-changing aspect because this is where we're gonna have discussion, we're gonna have Q&A, goal planning, goal setting, we're gonna have atmosphere, community. That stuff matters, and I like that stuff. I think it's important because you get better context and you get a motivational platform. All the time I watch a YouTube video and it's like, wow, I'm really motivated, but then the next day you're not motivated, and in the actual gameplay, if it's not permanent, it's just not a change, right? So joining a Discord, in my opinion, actually isn't even permanent, but it has more permanence. It does have more permanence than simply watching one YouTube video, which is irrelevant. So the Discord's game-changing. It's completely game-changing. And what we're gonna do eventually is port it all over to a real website. But hey, for now we're doing it on Patreon. And I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, I'm really excited about it because I think that there is so much potential here. And you know, what's the best way to advertise this, guys? Get world records. I think it's to get world records in speedrunning. And then just get as many as I can. So, you know how I retired from speedrunning and I retired from Link of the Past like last month and then in May as well? Okay, well, I'm gonna stick to that. But something's slightly different now. It actually seems valuable to get a world record. Like if I wanted to get the world record in Super Mario World or like OOT 80% or even SM64 120 star, there's actually a value to it. Like before it was irrelevant. Like I don't think getting a world record in any game is particularly hard. I think some games you're gonna have to dedicate a terrible amount of time, but there's no reward. It's just worthless. Like who cares? Unless you really like the game, or unless, unless you really like the game, there is no point in getting a world record in a game. It's irrelevant. Now, if I can create a business around it, it gives me a lot of value to getting these world records, because what's going to happen if I get the record in 96 exit? People are going to start talking, boom, game changing. So in a way, this is giving me a lot of value to speedrunning. So I'm still retired from speedrunning. I still don't see myself as a speedrunner. But what we're going to do is, I'm probably going to start either running again or running a little bit in certain ways. I'm not 100% like, I'm not going to say I'm going to run again. I'm not, like I said on Twitter, I tweeted out, okay, I'll do speedruns this week. I might just keep playing Teamfight Tactics, because it's the same thing. If I get rank 1 in Teamfight Tactics, guess what? It has a colossal compounding effect. If I get rank 10, it's like people talk, but nobody cares. If I get rank 1 though, it's a big deal. It's the same in Mario World, the same in Ocarina of Time, I mean Mario, any game, pick any speedrun. It has this compounding effect where people start talking. It's like if you do more and more and more of it, it only helps my business out more. Where before, if I got the record in Super Mario World, so I love Super Mario World, that's why I keep talking about it, but nobody cares. I mean, like 10 people care. Like, this is irrelevant. Like, this has no value to me at all. It's just not interesting. Like, it's great for the 10 people. It's great for the game, but I mean, there's nothing beyond that. And I'm really trying to create enterprise here. Really trying to create infrastructure. Okay, we're trying to grow the WQ army. We're not trying to impress 10 people. Like, that just has no value at all. So, really excited about this new direction. Okay, gamers! Also, my hair, still weird looking. But I did tweet out about it right now. Somebody DM'd me and they said, hey, you know what? You should get a mid-length to the side. And I'm like, love it. So, probably gonna do that. We're gonna go in that direction soon. That's coming together. The speedrunning stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, also check this out. So every single year I don't speedrun in the summer. I've never speedrun in the summer. Every year I speedrun, 6 years in a row. Yeah, like I've never done it. So, and I always say I'm gonna retire. Yet I've never speedrun in the summer. So it's like, if I, for some reason, don't speedrun in the summer, this year, the past 2 months, it's pretty typical, like it's pretty normal. And it's because of the heat. It's not like a mystery. It just gets too hot in my room. Like my room becomes a fucking oven, and like you just can't speedrun anymore. So, yeah, that's like pretty typical. Like I'll probably start speedrunning again in end of September, October. I'll probably start running again. Plus, I actually, oh yeah, also so the anti-SJW videos and the political videos. I like retired politics back last year, like around October. I was just trying that out because I wanted to see, like, I don't like talking about politics because it's like it alienates a lot of people. And all types of people watch me because of my powerful ideas. But at the same time, I don't think the liberal political field right now is helpful. I don't think it's good. I think it's dangerous. I think it's scary. I think it's highly problematic. It's very invasive in young people's minds too, and I think that's unfortunate because young people, they just don't have enough life experience to really say that this stuff's bullshit or like this is bad or this isn't how the world works. And like the older you get, the more you realize that, yeah, like this is just a lie. But you don't know that when you're younger, and you have all these crazy politicians and like crazy Twitter people basically yelling at you that you have to believe this or you're a terrible person. It's like, I think it's wrong. I think it's really wrong. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. Like, I think it's evil. But it's really invasive. So I was talking about this in videos recently. You know, it's just not my style. Like, those type of videos, they just aren't my style. Truthfully, gameplay theory. The thing about gameplay theory, guys, and the actual gameplay, it basically says that a lot of the political ideology, the negative political ideology that you see online right now, it basically denounces it just by argument, just the argument. So it's like, to me, I don't really feel like and that's a positive way to denounce it instead of a negative way. Like I'm too optimistic. You know, that's the best way to phrase it. I'm too optimistic. Making videos where I'm specifically criticizing people, it's just too negative. I'm too optimistic of a person, so I'm probably gonna can those again. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna drop politics. I think the best adult way to handle this, I'm not gonna drop politics because it's stupid. Like, the world is insanely political right now, especially the gaming world. Like, there's Fortnite Cup recently, $30 million Fortnite tournament. The first winner got $3 million. He's a 16-year-old kid. That's pretty crazy, and it just shows the direction of esports, guys. This is kind of why we need to talk about these gameplay ideas. This is game changing. Like, this literally has the power to mold. Like, literally, I'm tapping into information hundreds of years before other people are going to tap into this. I can guarantee you, other people are going to come out with the same ideas I have a decade from now, 10 decades from now, 50, 100 years from now. I can guarantee it, because my ideas are drawn from reality, what works. You know, they're not made up. They're like not like made up ideas. So what happens is somebody else is going to come up with the ideas, and then they're going to brand it themselves. I'm literally tapping into it before anyone else even knows. It's huge. Like, it's game changing. But yeah, this one guy was saying like, well, why aren't there any women in the Fortnite top 100? Like, this is the kind of political dogma. It's just insulting. It's insane. It's insulting. And it's like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that women just have different interests than men, especially in terms of gameplay and gameplay development. And as young men, especially, the point of generating and creating enterprise and success for yourself. It's like one of the most important things for young men, right? That's why guys like gaming so much. It's part of the reason. Women, they don't think like that. So they don't care. So for this like ridiculous games journalist to say, why are there? It's an injustice. He was saying it's an injustice that there's no women in the top 100. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that's just insane. And so he's like, how can we get more women to be in the top 100 for Fortnite? Why? Like, it's just it's ridiculous. So I don't like that stuff. I think it's ridiculous. It's insulting. It's painful. And it hurts men. It hurts everyone. Anyway, gamers, the last reason I really like this update, this game-changing update with my Patreon and the natural world, the WQ movement, guys, is because this is something that genuinely I think I could devote the rest of my life into, which is game-changing, because that's been kind of the issue if you've been following me since really about middle of May. If you've been following me, like, I have nothing to do, and I have no purpose in life. And I have all this opportunity, but I'm not gonna get the record in some random game that's irrelevant. That's a waste of my time. And it's a waste of my most perfect years right now. Like, this is one of the best years. This is the best year of my life so far. So it's like, why would I waste my life playing some irrelevant game I don't care about? Not gonna happen. So doing this Patreon and the WQ movement, the Discord group, and then through the Patreon, it's completely game changing because it's giving me purpose again, and so I'm like super happy about that. So we'll see. You know, I'm the type of person, I always go with natural reality. I think people get hyped up by things and then they don't follow through with it, and in my opinion, if you do that, you're wasting your time. So we'll see. But I'm feeling pretty confident about this one, feeling pretty happy about it. And will I start speedrunning this week, like I said on my tweets? It's not looking too likely, but I will start eventually. And will I play Link to the Past? That is something I'm kind of on the fence on. Like, there's no real reason to play Link to the Past. Like, getting a 122 would be cool, but that game gives me carpal tunnel, and there's really no reward for it, and it's like super small. So I don't think playing Link to the Past is like a good idea. But I'm probably gonna play Mario World. I want to speedrun Final Fantasy VIII. I absolutely love that game. The new Link's Awakening, definitely, and then the FF8 remaster. Really interested in that as well. So that's kind of on my radar. And also playing Teamfight Tactics. I do want to get rank 1 still. Like, the more I play that game, the less I care. But we're gonna still keep grinding it. I'm gonna try to at least get Grandmaster or Masters right now, because Grandmasters can become Masters. Hey, what's Bobby Gamer? Anyway, thanks for watching my video, guys. You just changed the world. We just changed the world. This is game changing. This is life changing. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on my Patreon. Subscribe to my Patreon. Join my Discord. Join my Patreon Discord. And then you change the world. Okay, later, gamers.